Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 9, the final season. Last episode, Sasha is dead. Gabby killed her. Apparently, this whole plan with uh, Eren was all Zeke's idea, I guess. But I still don't trust him. I don't know, I guess we'll see. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Who is he talking to? Who be that? Is that my boy Armin? Nope, Eren, okay. Like Eren don't get it. You call them the devil, but then you still are using devils inside Marley to do your things. So, well, konnichiwa. Yeah. Who shot? Oh, Yelena. She was just having a skit, and these people are taking it seriously. I've always wanted to meet you, Eren. Is it because Eren is Zeke's brother? That's why she wanted to meet him, or is there something more to it? Because I know Pick was like Shelena has always been devoted to Zeke, right? Oh, so the Walt Cinnamon Wanabanjo. It's not Wanabanjo. He was also with the Marlins. Onio something pong. That's not what. Okay. They have a what? The subtitle is not telling me what they have. Oh, so in this particular case, Aaron does didn't tell them. Okay. You knew this. Yep. Without their what? It's a trap. It's a trap. They never seen. I just now realized that we've never seen a black person on this show since it started. Here I was like, did you cut your hair? Ever since Armin started speaking, like recounting all this story of what happened 3 years ago and everything, I'm like, who is he talking to? At first, I was thinking that maybe he was speaking to those two kids, try to maybe make them understand why Zeke is helping them and everything. But no, he was speaking to Annie. We haven't seen Annie since season 2. I think it was in season 2. That was season 2 that she like made that crystallized form of herself, right? I think he was talking to Annie. That means Annie's gonna come out of that crystallized shell sooner or later. And if she comes out, first of all, is she listening in on what Armin is saying? That when Armin is speaking to her, can she hear it? Is she absorbing it? Or is Armin just speaking into like air? And she's not understanding. And once she comes out of that shell, is she gonna help us or not? You know? And then the story was, ever since Paradise Island like defeated sort of the Titans and all that, they've been sending people and trying to gain information or something or other, and then we are capturing them. Right, and on one of those capturing missions or whatever, defending missions, that's when Yelena turned against the Marleyans, right? And then she's like, they are, ever since the first expedition that the Marleyans did ended in failure, other countries have sort of like banded together to try to fight Marley. But then from those countries that lost, you have Yelena and Onion. I forgot his name. I don't know if they even mentioned it in this episode. But they were from those losing countries, and they sort of like, I feel like they were sort of forced into becoming soldiers in the Marleyan Empire, I guess. But they still harbor this hatred, I guess, toward the Marleyans. And with Zeke's guidance, they are sort of turned against the Marleyans because Zeke wants to free the Eldians. Whether it's the Eldians on Paradise Island or the Eldians inside Marley, I still don't fully trust him. Like, if that's really what he wants to do, then yay. But I still do not fully trust him. It will not surprise me if he has another thing behind all this, if he has another plan, But when Hanji was sort of detailing the plans to the assembly, with his story there and all the governing people there, and Hanji was talking about what Zeke wanted, and then she mentioned the fact that they needed a founding titan and then the titan of royal blood, and that's when it dawned on Eren, because he knew for a while now, ever since season 3, that if he had contact with the titan of royal blood, then he can use his founding titan power, right? But he didn't tell anybody because he wanted to protect Historia. And now that it dawned on him in this meeting that Zeke was a titan of royal blood, then he's like, okay, now I can speak up because we have another titan power there. Yeah, we have another titan of royal blood. So that's when he spoke up. And even with all these people giving them information and everything, they still don't trust them. So they are still playing guns on them and everything. But then you still see with them sort of like living together and everything, you see these Marleyans, some Marleyans in our Eldians or Paradise Island people like understanding each other and living together peacefully. But then you still have the hatred that's still going on. So when Eren was practicing with the guns and everything, and then you hear Armin thinking that maybe there's a peaceful solution to this, like let's just talk and everything. And then Eren is like, talk, like, bro, they still hate us. There's still hatred. It's only a small amount of people that are willing to talk and listen to you and everything, but nah. And then he's like, it's like, maybe if you have time, then maybe we can come to an understanding. And in order for them to have time, everyone's like, yeah, we need to fight. We need to make sure that they are not gonna try to come against us. Eren has been, I don't know, he's been so hardcore about this. Like, he is so focused on, I don't know what changed between last season and this season that made him like that. Like, I don't know. And I hate that last episode they killed Sasha, and this episode they showed us what made Sasha and just then that Nicolo cooked, and then how Sasha loves to eat, and she just jumped on the cooking and it made Nicolo happy. And we got to see Sasha's parents. I'm assuming the woman is the mom. I don't quite remember. I don't think we've seen the mom before, right? We saw the father before. Who was the woman beside him? I don't know. But Nicolo invited them to eat he's cooking because Sasha loved to eat. They're cooking when Levi told Zeke that he was going to bring him to a nice hotel or something like that. I'm like, nah, he's not bringing him there. I just didn't know where he was bringing him. He brought him to the forest. And then Zeke asked him if he could show this forest or whatever to Gabby and Falco. And he's like, it depends on him. And then they switched to those two. And then you still see Gabby being there. I'm like, when I got to her, like, it got on my nerves. Like, I didn't want to see her stupid face. So it seems like they're going ahead with whatever plan Zeke did come up with. It seems like they're trying to use Eren's power and Zeke's power to create the rumbling. The rumbling is because those walls are all made up of colossal titans. Now they can, and since the Fountain Titan can control titans, then I guess they are gonna be using that to control the titans to attack everybody. But then I guess if you attack all those people with the colossal titan and they don't have any more strength, at least for a while, you're gonna be living in peace for a while, but they are gonna be trying to find ways to fight you. So I don't know. I have no clue how this thing is gonna end, because war creates war. Like, it's like a never-ending cycle. Hatred brings hatred. So I have no clue how this thing is gonna end. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/family. If you want to see the next episode of Attack on Titan, my reaction to that right now, you can just go by checking it out there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.